up and knock him down.
Why is it south? Tell me.
Piece of cake.
Fuck off. A leaf had fallen from the left-hand tree between the times of... So we can assume that the sun was setting. What? Oh, where was it? Oh, no, man. That still doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If it was in the east and I was going directly away from it, wouldn't that be the west? Or in vice versa? Why would that... That didn't even make any sense. I'm sorry. That was like the worst one ever. We made the inn at the oasis the base of our operations. Today we're going to search the ruins for the lost boy. The ruins are a dark, ominous place. I wasn't larger reward. I doubt anyone would come down here. It's definitely one of the most dangerous expeditions I've ever been on. There were only a small team at first, but now we have several dozen members. Many men descend to the narrow entryway, all hoping to find anything of the lost boy. Yeah, right, they were looking for the treasure. Fuck you. We didn't find him, but what we did find was, I can't lost for words, a treasure, a pile of gold and silver big enough to make your eyes pop. That was when Henry, the leader of the expedition, increased the reward for finding the boy even further. So we pressed on, exploring deeper and deeper into the ruins. Eventually found a strange room with 2 mysterious platforms. We created a platform that allows us to descend directly to the chamber from the spot near the inn. However, it seems that this chamber is the final room in the vast underground complex. I fear for the search for Randall fellow will soon come to a fruitless end. It has been over a year now since the boy went missing. The ancient silence of these ruins reminds me of how fragile life truly is. Oh no, he's dead. So they never found him. He mentioned the camp at Oasis. So this was one before Montreal was fully established. Do you think Henry actually went looking? Do you think Henry actually quit looking for Randall? Considering the statue of this room, I don't think he ever quit. I think all I can do is use this journal. What? A knife quiz? Whoa, these swords are really cool. If you look in the hills, you'll see they're part of a puzzle. You're right, let me look at it. A puzzle sword? Puzzle sword. Oh, sweet. Oh, they're 3D too. 3D swords! Whoa. Yeah, you can see it moving when I do that. It's the 3D. Whoa, dude, brasso. The legendary Ace of Diamonds, those of which face skull battle. Can you work out which one it is? The Ace of Diamonds? Well, the one at the bottom is a ruby. Oh, it's B. There's a diamond on the sword.
Let me have a shot.
No, what? Shut up.
What did I miss?
But there's a diamond on the sword. You're a butthole. There's a clover on one sword. The Ace of Diamonds? The Ace of Diamonds. There's no ace anywhere. Not that I can see. But there is a diamond on the middle one. And the bottom one has a ruby, so it must be the top one, maybe?
I thought about it, and...
Why?
I did it!
I don't get it. Oh. That's a good one. Yeah, that was a broadsword, which is used for stabbing. If I recall, that's what a broadsword is used for. Yeah, I hate it. Let me look this up real quick. Broadsword. R for stabbing. No, that... No, a broadsword, which one is the one? Is it rapier that I'm thinking of? I know rapier is used for stabbing, but, oh well. Doubtful. I said they're just souvenirs. There's a box in here too? Probably here. Yep, there we go. Burrowed shovel. Huh? Look at all these kids in the photo. It looks like Henry. Who's the one next to him? Is that Professor? No, it must be Randall. It looks like we're very close. Look at this. The robot's the same one they're holding in this picture. Yes, it's rather old, but it's kept in really good shape. Why keep it in this study? He must be prized keepsake. This wall is covered in a strange writing. The professor said it looked like the wall in Randall's room. You don't suppose you had them all moved and then brought here, did you? Perhaps. Wow, it can contain key information about the ruins, but that's also some sort of code. Can you read what it says? Ha! Maybe if I had a library in hand and a few years to spare, he must have a reason for bringing it here other than just trying to decipher the writing. Right, if that's all he cared about, he would have just taken the picture of it. True. So have you two found out anything? We so certainly had, Professor. That's a log from the expedition from researching Randall. We also found a journal that Henry was keeping. Good work. I found something. The mask. Is that the Mask of Chaos? But it was stolen from Henry's study. Does that mean Henry has been the masked gentleman all along? Wait, so the mask was never stolen at all? Well, not exactly, but it was taken from the Lador estate and hidden here. Why would Henry hide the mask? Oh, I keep messing up the voices. Well, it wasn't Henry who hid it. God damn it. I'm so confused. Perhaps it isn't the Mask of Chaos. Is it actually the Mask of Order? The one the masked gentleman is after? Not quite. I thought I was going to find a replica of the Mask of Chaos here. A fake. But to my surprise, the mask I found here is actually the genuine Mask of Chaos. It seems that someone has hidden it here, but the question is why? And why is the masked gentleman even aware of this? I don't have the answers yet, but I do know that there's a deep connection between those questions and the next dark miracle. There's something else here that I found very interesting. What's this? Well, what's it say? It's a map of Montior? Looks like much different than it does today. This old perspective map shows how things would look as development progressed. It also reveals a rather fascinating secret about Montior. Notice anything odd about those ruins? Now that you mention it, they seem to form a pattern. This is why the masked gentleman has been so intent on finding the Mask of Order. Why? Before I explain, we need a bit more evidence before we can confirm my suspicion. According to Bloom, the masked gentleman is somewhere here in this hotel. Will there be any other rooms that may interest to us? Actually, Professor, I just remembered I have something to ask to hold for you. I'm sorry for the trouble. Would you mind returning to the lobby for me? Of course, Morty. Oh. Sure. They're still holding those boxes. I was instructed to give this to you. What is it? It was left at the front desk with a letter addressed to you. Really? What book is it, Professor? Very interesting. It looks like the masked gentleman is sending us another message. A long time ago, there was a small kingdom surrounded by a forest. 5 friends who lived near a castle spent their time fishing in the river and playing in a lush, grassy field. One day, they went exploring to the top of the tallest hill of the land, and there they found a treasure of gold and silver. The friends divided the... Sorry. I just realized I said silver. I said gold and silver instead of silver and gold, despite the fact that I read silver first and gold second. I have no idea how that works. The friends divided the treasure between them, and the 4 of them went spending riches through the years. But one of them decided to bury his share of the treasure in a fine place, surrounded by green and pleasing to the eye. He did so that he could go searching for treasure with his friends again. He did it so he'd never forget the feeling of embarking on a treasure. He did it so his 5 friends would always have a reason to be together. The boy knew that people will change when they grow up. When he finished burying the treasure, he fell asleep by a window, fully content and blanketed in the glow of the moonlight. The end. What? Layton's gonna be like, of course! And I'm gonna be like, the fuck are you talking about? Take a look here. It's a children's story. Kingdom surrounded by a forest. 5 friends, a treasure of silver and gold. Luke, does this story sound familiar to you? No, I had a bigger book of fairy tales at home, but I don't remember this one. The story seems unfinished. It doesn't have a proper ending. It may be an allegory of sorts, perhaps about the masked gentleman himself. What is he trying to tell us? Professor, the lights went out. Stay calm, Luke. And Mimon. I expect the masked gentleman's handiwork. He's been waiting for us, and this book is an invitation to find him. Is someone being gay to him? We need to act quickly here. Let's go, Professor. Let's see if there are any clues in the story that'll help us find him. He must be here in this hotel somewhere. Perhaps we need to find a room where he fell asleep by a window, fully content and blanketed by the glow of the moonlight. If he fell asleep, he must have been a place for him to lie down, obviously. Somewhere with a bed. Yes, somewhere with a bed. We are in a hotel, so we missed one of the guest rooms. A bit of the moonlight streaming through, we're looking for a room with a bed near a large window. I believe we have a room matching that description on the 3rd floor. Follow me. Holy shit. Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire? Dude, what the fuck? There's people behind the door. Get off your ass, you pieces of shit. Alright, let's go to the Ruby suite first. Obviously, because that's the wrong one. What the? Okay. Spin. No. Oh, I want everything to move when I touch it. That'd be cool. Boom, boom, ba, dum, bum, boom, ba, dum, bum, boom. Boom, ba, dum, bum, boom. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. I got a box thing. Wooden chap? Yeah, he'd be a wooden chap. Alright, off to the Emerald Suite. So what's the next scam, Connor? Who gonna fleece next? You know, you're almost as brainless as you are ugly. Look at all the hair product frozen in your brain. What do you mean? It's my hair, it is my brain. I said everything perfectly, but you always seem to find a way to mess things up. You know what? I had enough of your lip. How about you get a knuckle sandwich? With that extra sandwich. There is no need for fighting, gentlemen. Hey, now how did you get in here? Layton, what a pleasant intrusion. I ask what you're doing here in my hotel room, You better get out of here right now, bub. Unless you want to sandwich again, we'll just spam. Oh, wait, how did that go? Yes, you were interrupting our confidential edge strategy session, Layton. Do you mind? My apologies, gentlemen. My apologies, gentlemen. Please don't mind me. Puzzle time? Since you're getting all I wasn't fixes, it must mean you want to duke it out. Perhaps some other time. Alright, now I need to provision to search this room. Oh, ho, ho, aren't you big scrumptious? Of course, Layton. Please rifle through my room as soon as you solve this puzzle. You piece of shit. Water, wood, and fire. The cards in this tournament beat each other. 4 players draw 4 cards, which they have to play in order to going from top to bottom. Both players in a match play 1 card. Whoever wins move to the final. But if it's a draw, the cards are played. At the end of the tournament, 1 player announces, "I have won." If I had been allowed to swap wood with water and water with wood. Who said this? What? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's no good. That's no good. That's no good. Oh my God. I'm going to murder you. Alright, so the first one, water's gonna beat fire, and water's gonna beat fire, and grass beats water. So A lost and B won. One if I allowed to swap wood with water.